This is it! We can't sugarcoat the truth. Donald Trump has returned to power. Republicans are tightening their grip on the Senate and maybe even worse, taking the House as well. Trump's promises of lower prices and an end to inflation are going to be broken by his promises of mass deportations and growing income inequality, indiscriminate tariffs, and the additional and increasing financial burden of a rapidly warming planet. If you still doubt climate change, watch this video. This is not fear-mongering. If Trump does these things, they may make our lives progressively worse in the months and years ahead. Time will tell. This isn't politics as usual. This is a fight for the survival of democracy itself. The Democratic Party must wake up, rise and meet this challenge, or everything we believe in will be torn apart. It's time to get real, to get tough, and to get serious. No more empty promises. No more talking down to the people who built this country. It's time to fight for every single American. And every American needs to fight for the heart and soul of the new Democratic Party and for a government that we can all believe in. No more high taxes for the working class. The Democratic Party must rededicate itself and serve the American people so that we can all live a life of dignity, respect, and equality. An America we all deserve. And an America we can be proud of. Not what we have now, where 60% of us are living paycheck to paycheck and every day feels a little harder. We need out of this rut. The Democratic Party must be the voice of the people, all the people, to stand up to anyone who stands against humanity. We don't care about skin color, gender, or lack thereof, sexual orientation, religion, income, or where you come from. If you're in this fight, we're with you. We believe in a country where the poor or working people don't have to choose between medicine or rent, where justice isn't reserved for the wealthy, and where every child will have a better future than this. One that they deserve, one that we all deserve, and one that every American deserves. Let's all demand equality if it's safe to do so. It's time for true equality in America. Everyone but the richest should be brought up, and our purses or wallets need upgraded and enlarged and filled, as should our bank accounts, and everyone deserves a pension and retirement and health care and a good place to live and cheaper or free alternatives to fossil fuels, and affordable groceries and lower prices and free and better health care and free college and lower taxes and more sick and holiday and vacation time and good quality retirement and nursing homes. We can have all this by raising taxes on the rich to the average level they were for most of the 20th century before another criminal, Reagan and his Iran-Contra, lowered the rich's taxes, started union busting, started deregulating industries, and got us into this mess that has been growing ever since. From the moment we're brought onto this earth, till the moment after our loved ones mourn us, we all deserve dignity, respect, and equality. And we deserve a life of meaning and purpose if we wish it, and channels to offer input and get involved, and a 4-day work week. And give us a month off every year for vacation. Give us the same things that people have in other countries that make life better there, with higher standards of quality of life, education, and more affordable housing than we have. And a full year off for maternity and paternity leave, and free childcare or senior care. We're sick and tired of how both parties are ignoring our needs, ignoring our voices, and how they treat us, and how the government is treating us. They can't even pass things we agree on, the reasons we send them to higher office. They should pass those bills, including the legalization of recreational marijuana, as well as release prisoners who were incarcerated for non-sale, non-violent marijuana charges, and clear their records. We demand more because we deserve more. And if for nothing else, for the shit show, the rich and powerful who, at every turn, have stood in the way of freedom, liberty, and equality, and the way they have wrecked America and our standing in the world. All peoples and nations deserve better, and on behalf of America, we apologize for electing Trump and letting a fascist and petty tyrant become president. I can tell you for certain, as you can tell from this video, that I, Scott Layton, did not vote for Donald Trump. I voted for Kamala Harris, whom I respect as a good, ethical, and dedicated public servant, as is President Joe Biden. A true rarity these days. Not that she and Biden get the attention that they deserve. That's a topic for another video. The point is, they made mistakes, and that cost them the election. But it was more than that, and I think that's becoming clear. Americans are ready to take our seat at the table and make sure that politicians do the people's business and not their own. This is a rebuke of any crooked, corrupt, lazy, lying, self-serving politician out there. We're not going to take it anymore. And you've been served your walking papers. If the election was anything, it was a mandate for change and a return to a middle-class America where people can live in moderate comfort and thrive. Don't we all deserve a chance at happiness? How many Americans are happy anymore? Democracy is under siege. The GOP isn't playing by the rules anymore. They're smashing them to pieces. Voter suppression, dark money, shameless power grabs, and Trump's illegal activities. We all have to finally accept the truth if we have any chance of working together for a country for all Americans. Trump is a felon, and that's the man that a majority of Americans voted for to be president. Some were doing it because they love the man, others because they believe in his promises to lift America up. But he'll prove how low he can go and how low he takes us down with him, as he will continue to lie about how much better it is under him. Eventually, most of America will wake up and take a stand against the man. It's inevitable. That day is now. And once America finally realizes how much of a slimeball tyrant he is, let's hope it's not too late to stop it. They'll stop at nothing to control every aspect of our lives. If we're going to protect democracy, we need to play smarter, fight harder, and never back down. This isn't a debate, it's nonviolent, legal war. We're the resistance, and this is a revolution of hearts and minds. We will protect the ballot box, we will fight in the courts and take them back, and we will mobilize millions to resist tyranny and corruption. We say liberty and freedom a lot, but they aren't just words, they're promises. And right now, those promises are broken for too many Americans. Liberty isn't real if you're stuck in poverty. Freedom doesn't mean much when your community's under siege by corrupt politicians and unchecked corporate power, or you're working 3 jobs or working nights or have so many commitments that you can't enjoy life. Isn't the parties in government there to serve those interests? No wonder so many want weed legalized. People look for escape, and when things get rough, equality means nothing when our own vets live homeless on the streets, or you can't afford milk or your hospital or prescription bills, or not being able to pay for college or your mortgage or your retirement. At every stage of life, we have different wants and needs. And the government isn't meeting any of them. Neither are the parties. And we all have to recognize that. The Democratic Party is no longer going to support one group over another. All of these needs are related to the fact that nearly all Americans are struggling, overworked, underpaid, overwhelmed, with not enough free time to enjoy life or to get involved in politics or catch up on the news or volunteer or learn or have fun. It's hard to meet our obligations at any age in America, and it just keeps getting harder, and we feel it to our bones. This isn't right, and it certainly isn't just ethical, moral, virtuous, civic, or fair. It's a truth. It's shameful. All this while the top 10 richest people made $64 billion in the 2 days after the election. Elon Musk alone made an additional $26.5 billion in one day. And he surprises Zelensky when he drops in on his call with Trump? Doesn't that scare you? Why did Trump supporters bring the richest man in the world to the White House? Don't you see what threat that is to everyone? How much money and power and influence does Elon Musk, the richest man in world history, want? See Elon Musk as a cautionary tale of unchecked greed. This is why we can't allow the rich to take over America. But it looks like they already have. When was the last time you made $26 billion in one day? Elon Musk's Tesla is now worth over $1 trillion. Want some perspective on that? That's more than you and your entire family since the beginning of time has ever made. That should scare the shit out of you. They are becoming wealthier, and every day we're getting poorer and our lives crappier because the richest people and their corporations and the government are making it that way. This is the age of Trump and the reverse Robin Hood of Ronald Reagan. It's all related. It needs to stop now. The only answer to that is to demand true equality and civil rights. And we all need to be vocal and get involved. Now, one day we may live in that great America that Trump keeps talking about, but that talk is just Trump change. Another Trump lie. He reveals himself by putting Elon Musk in front of everyone else. Elon Musk is more important to Trump than the rest of us. The Democratic Party that we want one day will be the party where everyone is equal, and we will stand for nothing else. Where we all have a place and can get involved and build the path to that great America through our reason, compassion, and dedication. A personal pledge to fight for equality, civility, and civics in America. We need to take our country back now. We will learn and practice civic virtue and become better Americans. And we will become better citizens and listen to each other just as we demand of our new Democratic Party. We are taking over the Democratic National Committee. Are you ready for some truth? This may hurt. Ever since America got glued to television back in the 1950s, most of us have been stuck on that couch since. With the advent of the remote control, color television, the internet, videotapes, DVDs, Blu-rays, surround sound, multi-entertainment centers, video games, social media, streaming, binging, We've become more detached from physically engaging with others. We've become sicker, heavier, less physically fit, alone, more lonely, depressed, suicidal, divided, stressed and frustrated, overwhelmed, more burdened. Those are the costs on society, as well as an end to the American Main Street in many communities, and the closure of many places where people can meet outside of work or home. Some communities have been devastated since the closing of the steel mills under Reagan, small farmers got squeezed out, and some of our best manufacturing jobs never came back from overseas. Walmart and cheap Chinese goods killed our manufacturing and our main streets. We need to strengthen our own industries vital to national security, and we need to invest in the future generations, in infrastructure, research, and technology, build more schools and universities, and make our education the best in the world, not the mediocre education most Americans get now. When politicians of both parties told us that the government was the problem, not the solution, we listened. Never mind that they're the ones who made the problems that made the government the problem in the first place. We have a long memory. We remember how they screwed us. We isolated and detached ourselves from others, our communities, and our civic obligations long before COVID, because the Republicans have been pushing that agenda since Reagan. Most people aren't even taught to understand civics. Kids nowadays aren't even taught writing. And with modern media and social media, with so much happening at once, with things happening so fast, with things seemingly getting worse every day, it's hard to process, to stay informed, to know how to feel, to know that we're not alone. Plus, some of the media are feeding us lies, while the rest of the media, and, well, life in general, is going on as if nothing changed on November 5th. It's like the building is on fire, but you're still sitting at your desk. A dissonance with two different Americas. It's time to mend old wounds and bring America and Americans together. The earth is boiling over as readily as tempers. It's hard to know what reality is anymore. This is more than we can process. Every day either feels more of the same or progressively worse. And at least a part of each of us fear that things are going to get worse. Many of us are scared. People are more distrustful than ever. But we're all expected to go on as if everything is normal, as if everything was okay. Many of us are isolated and don't even know our neighbors. We shouldn't be afraid of most of them. They share similar hopes, fears, and dreams, and most share your struggles. But some are way too rich, and many of the rich do not know or care about our struggles. The second richest person in the world, Jeff Bezos, flies through space while his employees are forced to pee in bottles. Aren't we all sick and tired of this? They keep taking more from us. No more. It's time to take back. It's our right. It's our time and our responsibility. We have a responsibility to be involved and support each other and to be stewards of the earth and each other. The demos in democracy, the common good, the commons. The things America and Americans say they believe in. The demos of democracy. The new Democratic Party will lower taxes on the working and middle class and strengthen and fortify them. The new Democratic Party will make life easier, less a struggle, so we can get on with enjoying our lives and appreciate our shared accomplishments by working together. No one should want or fear for anything in the equal society that we want to build. And we should be a beacon to the rest of the world on freedom for all, freedom from want, enough resources to enjoy life, with a good standard of living and education, fair prices, an end to price gouging or shrinkflation or planned obsolescence. We all deserve affordable housing and the tide that lifts all boats, except the few who need a lot less and to sink closer to our level. To the level they put us in. It's payback time. It's time to take back our country from those who seek to profit at our expense, who seek greed over good. Real freedom means economic security, healthcare for all, a 4-day work week, guaranteed 1 month off a year for vacation, and everyone gets federal holidays off, unless they work in health or law enforcement, a decent wage for all, and the power to live with comfort, respect, and dignity. An America where we can put our petty grievances aside to reach that aim together. When they agree to work with us, it will be time to forgive. But trust is earned, and every politician needs to earn that trust through following the common good. And by listening to the demands from the voices of the people in unison, we're not going to take it. That is our anthem. It's time for us to rise and fill our destiny. It's time to make that day a reality. Today is that day, my friends. Today is our day to show the rest of America and the world what we stand for. Equality, respect, dignity for all. The new Democratic Party is the party of equality and human and civil rights. Nothing more. Citizens United was a knife in the heart of our democracy, giving billionaires and corporations a louder voice than the people. We're gonna rip that dagger out. We'll fight for public financing of elections, overturn Citizens United, and shine a light on every dollar that corrupts our system. No more billionaires calling the shots. It's time for the people to take back their government. We're also going to abolish the Electoral College and make every vote count equally. Every citizen deserves that. This is the 21st century. And we're going to work in good faith with others both domestically and internationally who share these goals, to those that agree that there is no place for wars and greed in the 21st century. And we're going to recognize our partners and our related organizations that make up the big democratic tent. But no longer will they be forced to compete for the party's attention like some disorganized circus act. This new tent is of organized citizens and American patriots, of volunteers, of soldiers and recruiters and trainers and teachers and staffers, of event and social organizers, of compliance officers and regulators, of unions and national network of everyday Americans that can be called up for service, a party for anyone who wants to make a difference, and will need lawyers and public relations and messaging specialists, media personalities and more liberal media, and talk shows and radio shows, and content creators, and everyday citizens spreading our unified message of equality. And everyone else who agrees to our shared goals of a just, equal, and peaceful America will be our partner, and any legal and ethical means to get our message across will be employed. We will create a modern movement and bring people together. It's time we talk and tell the parties and the government about what's important to all of us, and we will organize and use platforms to spread our message, host regular events, and create paths so that Americans can interact with their party and their government. Both the government and the party needs to help answer questions and expand customer service and constituent services. We will stand side by side under that tent together, in rows, trained, disciplined, eager, and waiting for the call to legal and nonviolent action. All Americans are equal, and that is going to be how we transact ourselves. And we're going to bring America together. Every American belongs. Whoever came up with the saying that people shouldn't discuss politics was an idiot. Here's why. How else are we able to understand each other and what's important to all of us if we don't talk about it with each other, and if we don't try to respect, listen, and understand each other? Reasoned and compassionate discussions on issues, news, and politics are vital in a democracy. But not only do most of us not talk about these things with others, we don't have a relationship or dialogue with our communities, parties, and our government. That needs to change if we have any chance at success. It's crucial. The new Democratic Party will protect your rights to interact with the government, your role, rights, and obligations living in a free or soon-to-be free state, where your participation in the public and political sphere with the liberty to exercise that right is crucial. We need you. Consider yourself activated. No more culture wars, no more constant fights. Let's start to respect and forgive each other. And talk to each other and really listen. We all have some perspective that might be foreign to our understanding or our values. But in understanding another's views, we have a greater appreciation for not only our own if we still hold to it, but a greater understanding of the differences and similarities between them. Then we can discuss the consequences, the benefits, and how growing America and working together with everyone or a minority group that needs to be protected will strengthen all of us individually and as a community and nation. A safer, more peaceful, more prosperous, more economically just America. A wallet we all deserve. At the heart of it, we're all human, all one race, one family, we're all related. Every human who ever was or will be has 99.9% of the same DNA as we do. By providence or science or both, that's the truth and a fact. We are the party of truth. We each need to act with reason and compassion, accountability, understanding, and we all deserve the truth, knowledge, opportunity, time, and the resources to explore what every person wants out of life and to find purpose and meaning and hope in that. We will work with any American who is ready to accept equality and will no longer stand for anything less. We need to light that flame in each of us that makes us more than we are and something greater than ourselves, the knowledge that we are part of one humanity, one race, and all deserve the same rights and the same things. True equality. A better, peaceful, safer, friendlier life for all. We all deserve that, and we will fight against oppression and inequality with every legal means at our disposal. We will fight with you, America, because the new Democratic Party is ready for new management. America, please apply. We're ready for true representation. The Democratic Party is calling on you. Stand up. Fight with us. Let your voice be heard. Stand with us. Join us. Stand for equality. The Democratic Party kindly requests your active voice and participation. We want you to join us. We want you to attend your local Democratic Party headquarters meetings or call them on the phone and demand all those things that we have in common for true equality and civil rights and no more. Tell them that you're ready to take your place and make your voice known and work together, young or old, rich or poor, white or colored, religious or not, straight or gay. Let's all accept equality in our hearts and in our minds and build back better and make America better than she ever was, an America we all deserve, and be a beacon to the rest of the world for human and civil rights, for civics, for equality, for reason, for compassion, for forgiveness, for respect that any one of us and every one of us deserves. The things that make life worth living. When our democracy is threatened, we will resist safely, openly, loudly, and without fear, but with full knowledge of the possible consequences. In the streets, in the courts, in the halls of power, we will be there, and we need unity within our own ranks. No more rogue politicians holding our agenda hostage. If you're not with us in this fight, you're standing in the way of progress and against us. It's time to hold everyone accountable, no exceptions. And we will strike back at the businesses, the corporations, and the big moneyed interests. We will demand what we deserve under every steeple or business or union or VFW hall. We need to tell the moneyed interests and those in power we are ready to stand together for equality and do whatever we can with the help of the government to solve the issues of climate change now. No more baby steps. All of you in power need spanked. We, individually and as the new Democratic Party, demand equality now and climate change mitigation now. We will tell whoever we speak to that we demand these things now, and we will listen to each other. It's time for that day where we forgive each other and move on, so we can all have the America we deserve. And that means actually doing something by Congress, and passing legislation to get rid of big money in politics, make every voice heard, make both parties accountable, reliable, and trustworthy. But to do all that, we need to have a climate and an earth that can sustain it. This isn't about empty rhetoric. This is about whether America truly becomes a place where everyone has a shot, where democracy isn't for sale, and where liberty and justice still mean something, where being an American still means something. The system sucks, it isn't working for us. But it's still the best system out there. The Founding Fathers weren't perfect, and they had their faults, as does anyone narrating or listening. We're all imperfect but precious, and we need to treat ourselves and others that way. And then we'll all truly belong. We need to treat each other like that, and rebuke anyone who doesn't treat others with the respect and dignity that they deserve, that we all deserve. Once we all start to work together, protecting each other instead of fighting each other, we can all have safer, more prosperous, peaceful, richer, happier, and meaningful lives. Everyone deserves the American dream. It's time the party and the government deliver. The Democratic Party will be the shield and the sword against those who seek to destroy America. And we will work to make the party a party of we the people and not run by insiders. It's time for new management. America, please apply. We will stand with the working class, the marginalized, the forgotten, and the oppressed. Together we will build an America that works for all of us, not just the powerful few. This is our promise. We fight or we lose everything. If you're with us, get ready, because we will not back down. Not now. Not ever. Consider yourself activated. You are the new Democratic Party. You are the new nonviolent resistance. You are our movement, our inspiration, our revolution. We will stand for equality and respect and freedom. We will strengthen our bonds to all who work to our shared goals, and we will actively resist through all legal means to fight any system that oppresses liberty, equality, and freedom. All who oppose us, you are put on notice. Let this be our manifesto for a new Democratic Party and a new America. God bless, and please think about what I'm saying. We can have a good life, but now is the time to demand it. Now is your time. Join us. You belong. Please subscribe and watch this video next to be followed by a video on the new democratic political and social movement to bring about some of these changes that we're demanding and how we could organize. Other ideas are more than welcome. I've studied sociology, history, public policy, economics, business, religion, civics, and social movements. So that video will be a modern-day manual for building a true mass movement for equality in America. But let's face it, most of us in America, including myself, aren't experts at social and political movements. We need the help of civil rights leaders and others who fought for equality. Please help us organize. Don't forget to call your local Democratic headquarters on Tuesday, November 12th. Yeah, I'd say Monday, but some people actually get off for Veterans Day. It's shameful that not all of us do. Not even all of our veterans. Or leave a voicemail over the weekend. This is our first strike, but there are many more. Further instructions to follow. End of transmission.
Down, left out in the cold. Promises broken, stories never told. Who runs with power, turn a blind eye while we work these hands wrong, just getting by. They say the fight's over, but we know that's a lie. Dark money shadows, our hopes start to die. We see them in the towers, counting the gold, but with the fire, the steel, the unbroken bold. This land is our land, we won't be ignored. No more watching freedom sold and stored. We stand for justice for the young and old. Rising together, hearts burning, souls bold. We haven't seen happy days in a while, but we're bringing them back. Not gonna take it, we're taking our country back. Wake up, rise up, it's our time to fight. Together we're stronger, we burn through the night. For every worker, every heart in pain, we are the people, storm, thunder, and rain. This land did divide us with fear and with hate, but we hold the power, we control our fate. We are the many, they are the few. When we lock arms, there's nothing they can do. Look at the faces, the hands stained with dust, the hope in their eyes, the hearts built on trust. This fight is for them, for our future's breath. We'll stand together till there's nothing left. In the streets and the courts, our voices ring true. For every injustice, we're coming for you. We will not be silent, we won't be tamed. This is our moment, let the battle be named. Wake up, rise up, it's our time to fight. Together we're stronger, we burn through the night. For every worker, every heart in pain, we are the people, storm, thunder, and rain. We haven't seen happy days in a while, but we'll bring them back. Voice should be louder than now, but we'll bring them back. We're not numbers but names. We haven't seen happy days in a while. We billionaires' voice should be louder than ours. We tear down their walls, we reclaim these towers. Freedom for all, not just bought by the few. But truth is our weapon, we fight till it's through. For liberty's flame, every voice matters. We're not numbers but names. We fight for the right to live, to dream. Together united, an unbreakable team. If you're with us now, stand proud and tall. We answer the call when the mighty fall. This is our anthem, the workers' cry. With fire in our hearts, we reach for the sky. We're the Democratic Party and we'll take our piece of the pie. Wake up, rise up, it's our time to fight. Together we're stronger, we burn through the night. For every worker, every heart in pain, we are the people, storm, thunder, and rain. No billionaire's voice should be louder than ours. We tear down their walls, we reclaim these towers. Freedom for all, not just bought by the few. When truth is our weapon, we fight till it's through.